Hello everybody, we've made it, y'all. Welcome. It's 2022. I'm Jess here with Bless Jess. Welcome to my channel. So it's 2022. I don't know what it is about this, but I think because 2020/2021 has been so hard and so crazy, and I just feel like we're due a good year. Like things have to get better, and I'm like the positivity queen here just today in this moment. But I am just saying we have got to make this year a better year. Like I'm going to do everything I can to just focus on good things and have this year turn out amazing. I'm so excited for the fresh start. So every January, I normally sit down and talk to you guys about my goals, things I want to accomplish this year, also my word of the year, because it's always good to have like a word that you're going to focus on. Like normally my words are just encouragement to me. They help like push me forward. Sometimes I feel like God gives me a word to kind of set up the next year and kind of maybe something that's going to happen. And I just need to, I've had words like fearless. Like I need to learn how to be more fearless. I think last year's word was bloom. This year's word's a little different. I can guarantee you that probably nobody else that you're going to listen to talk about their word of the year is going to have this word. And I was going to say like, oh, you don't want to put this word like on a mug. This isn't a mug word, but maybe I need to get a mug that says this word because it's not a bad word. It's a really great word, but we're going to get into that. Anyway, welcome to our video or my video. Happy to have you here. So we're going to jump right into it. I've tried to start this video like 100 times. People keep walking in on me. My phone keeps ringing. It's just like one of those days, but we're pushing through. So this year, there's a lot of things I need to accomplish and I want to accomplish. And normally I start off by saying like, this year I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to lose 50 pounds this year. Or this year I'm going to get 10,000 more subscribers. That's just an example. But this year I've taken a little bit of a different approach and I picked some very small but accomplishable goals. Things that I can control. Things that are going to be not easy to accomplish, because I don't think you should set easy goals. They should be hard, but they also are doable, and they're things that don't depend on like other people to make happen. So they're very interesting goals. I've never had these kind of goals before. Anyway, one of the goals I have is to read more books. If you can hear my kids screaming out there, I'm very sorry. Read more books. I used to read all the time. Like when I was in college/high school, that area of life, I read all the time. I would always go get books at the library. Like anytime you saw me, I was reading. And since I became a mom, I haven't read hardly at all. Like I could probably count on one hand the books I've read in the last few years. And I hate that because it's something I really do love. But I've always been so tired that by the time I sit down to read, like I fall asleep. Like I have to watch TV or something in order to stay awake. And I want to work on that. I want to read more books. So I kind of started off during the holiday break. I checked out some books. I also got the book app Libby. And basically you can check out digital copies of books, like audiobooks and regular books. And it's like a digital copy from your library. It's through your library. And you check them out for like 2 weeks, and then you don't even have to worry about turning them in. They just go away. And I have loved it. I have read 4 books in the last couple of weeks. I've read, I can't even remember all of them. I read Rock, Paper, Scissors. I read The Couple Next Door, The Wife Upstairs, and The Perfect Family. All 4 have been really good. My favorite probably was either The Couple Next Door or The Wife Upstairs. I get those 2 mixed up. I want to say The Couple Upstairs, The Wife Upstairs. Both of those I couldn't put down. Like I love when you can get a book like that where you just cannot put it down. And it's just, I feel like more peaceful, even though those are all like murder books. There's something about just a book to kind of calm your mind. And I just have loved it. It's been so nice. I haven't watched as much TV or phone, like YouTube and stuff. Like I've really been enjoying it. So my goal, I don't have like a certain number. I just want to read more. And I have a little notes app. Under my notes app, I have a little section where I can write down all the books I read to just see how many I can get through in a year. And so I'm really excited to start reading more. And I think that I need to go to the library. Like there's some things I can do to make that happen. Like downloading that app on my phone was really great. It's totally free. as long as you have a library card, you can check stuff out. Even Nate's been checking out like Captain Underpants books on there, and like during church, he was just scrolling through. It's a very quiet activity for him, where it's not like he's playing a video or something, and he can check out books too. So I really love the Libby app. They also have, like I said, audiobooks and stuff. So I also want to make time to like go to the library, because I love looking at a book on my phone, but there's something, I'm one of those people, like there's something about holding a book. I feel like that blue light in your face, the phone light, it gets old, especially when you're trying to go to sleep. So I really like the feel of an actual book, but I want to do both. I'm going to count both, that they're both great. So reading more books. The other thing I want to work on is I want to, this is silly, and I told you guys in my grocery haul, I want to learn how to bake bread. I have made bread before, and it's turned out okay, but I want to like perfect the perfect loaf of bread for us, like a soft, like I'm talking like a sandwich bread. I think there's something like so wholesome about making bread and having that skill, and I just want to learn. I want to be able to give bread as gifts. I was thinking like at Christmas, like all the time you get goodies, and that's what I normally do, goodies. Sometimes you get other things like, you know, other gifts you give out, but I don't know very many people that give out bread. I think that would be really cool. So by the next Christmas, I would like to be able to make really good bread and give that out. I think it would be really cool. So I'm going to be working on learning how to bake bread really good this year. So I will definitely take you guys along as I learn. It should be interesting. To set myself up for success, I found a couple YouTube videos that have really easy recipes for me to start out with. And, you know, maybe it'll go from, you know, basic bread to other breads. That'd be really cool, but we'll just start out with the basic bread. I also ordered some loaf pans because I don't have any loaf pans, so that will really help to get the right shape and everything. And I'm excited. I bought myself some yeast, some bread flour, because the recipe I found uses bread flour. I know you don't have to, but I'm excited. And again, those are easy goals that I can actually focus on instead of like these broad categories of like losing weight, you know. Another goal I have is to use up things in my house, like not waste stuff. And I think this is going to help in a lot of areas. It's going to help us eat healthier, because it's healthier to use up stuff in your house than like go out to eat all the time. And it's also going to save us a lot of money. But more than that, like I just feel bad about all the stuff we waste. And I've watched her forever, and I'm sure a lot of you know who she is, Amy Marion on YouTube. You haven't watched her, you got to go check out her channel. She's amazing. But she has all these like videos of meal preps, and she also does using up your fragments. Basically, every Friday she like goes through and like finds all the little fragmenty things of food, and she like makes stuff out of them and uses them up. And I think that's such a great idea. So using up your fragments Friday, I think I'm probably butchering it. Anyway, I love that idea. Maybe I won't do it on Friday, but I want to have a day where I use up stuff. And if I notice like, oh, we have a bunch of bread that's about to go bad, we'll freeze it or make something out of it and then freeze that. Like do something with it instead of just watch it go bad and throw it away. So that's another goal that I need to work on. And then another one is I want to get back into the Fly Lady system. I've talked to you guys about that in the past, I think on a Vlogmas video, and I really want to do that because I have been focusing a lot more on YouTube and my channel, and I'm trying to just grow it. And so my house, it kind of takes a back priority sometimes, but I don't want to feel like I'm working all day keeping my house clean. Like I have other things I want to work on. So if I could just do a little bit of housework every day, I think it would really help me. So Fly Lady is somebody I used to follow her system back when Nate was a baby. She's like one of the first people that I kind of learned how to manage a house from. Like, of course, my mom taught me how to clean a toilet and to all the things, but in terms of how to like balance it all and like you should be doing a little bit every day, it really used to help me out, and especially when I had little babies. And so now I think it'd be really good for me. I've been doing Clean Mama. I still like Clean Mama, but she's been harder for me to not follow, but she's easy to follow, but you have to actually do the things, you know, and a lot of times hers are real big every day. And so I think a little bit every day would work better. So I'm going to buy one of her things is you clean your toilet every day, but you just like swish it. She calls it swish and swipe, like a quick wipe down, a quick little brush, and you're done. So I'm gonna get some brushes that I can like leave out to easily clean my toilets every day. Wouldn't it be nice to like never have a gross toilet? Like I think that'd be so nice. And just wipe down your counters every day. Just do little things to kind of keep everything looking nice without having to spend like hours cleaning every week, you know. So I definitely want to be successful with that, at least like she does baby steps. And I really like her mantra of not having to do everything perfect. You don't have to do everything perfect. Just get it done. Like sometimes we wait for the perfect moment to mop. Like when everything's in line, then I'll mop. Well, you know, if you see a spill on the floor, just mop that up real quick. Or if you see a little part of your floor that's dirty, just mop that and be good enough, you know? So I really like that about her system is you can just do baby steps. You can just do what you can and it can be good enough. So those are just a few goals. I also have bigger goals like I want to go to the gym more, but I'm not going to set real harsh I want to go like every other day goals or whatever. I just really want to go more, whatever that could mean. It's hard for me to get to the gym when David's working and I have Mark and all of that, but I want to, as much as I can, get to the gym. And then the days I can't get to the gym, I would love to be outside and to go for walks and to be active. That's my thing. Like I'm not going to set huge like weight loss goals for myself. I just know that I need to get active and I need to eat healthier. So we're going to just start like that because I feel like sometimes if you go in, like, I'm going to change everything about how I eat. I'm going to go to the gym every day, like you're going to burn out. So we'll see how it goes with those goals. And you know, bread is still good. Like I could still eat a little bit of homemade bread. It's not going to kill me. Moderation, right? So those are my goals. Like I said, I feel like they're very doable. Let me know some of your goals down below. Now we're going to get to the fun part, the word of the year. My word is very interesting. I told y'all that. So how this word came about, I actually listened to a sermon on this word a few months ago, like back in the summer. I want to say it was a long time ago. And I cannot quit thinking about it. And as I was listening to this sermon, I actually listened on a podcast. I just kept feeling like God being like, this is what you need. This is you. Like, you need to work on this. And this is where you're lacking. And he's right. I am. And so when it came time to think of my word of the year, I kept coming back to this word. And I want to step into this word, even though it's a word that most people would not claim. And so the word is, are y'all ready for this? The word is meek. It's, you know, if you read the Beatitudes, blessed are the peacemakers, blessed are the meek is in there. And it's a word that I've seen that word. I've read over that word and I've thought nothing of it. Blessed are the meek, they shall inherit the earth. Okay, good. You know, but have we ever thought about what meek is? If you say meek in a secular sense and not in the Bible sense, a lot of times people are like, that's weakness. Here I am to tell you, this is my phrase of the year, meekness is not weakness. Meekness is not weakness. So I am a type A person. I don't know if you guys can tell. I am a bossy person. I tend to be very opinionated about like how I want things done. Like I run over my husband with like, no, it needs to be done this way. Or, you know, he doesn't hardly even say anything and I'm like taking control. Like that's just my personality. And, a lot of times that stems from being afraid if I don't do it, if I don't look out for myself, if I don't take control, nobody else can do it the way I can do it. And that is not a good quality to have. Meekness is something I need to learn. And basically meekness is inner strength knowing that God is in control. You know, like I can be strong, but I don't have to take control over everything. I need to give control over to God. My husband said when I was talking to him about this, he said, you know, basically I like to think about meekness as like a big bodybuilder guy holding a little baby. So he has all the strength in the world, but he's not going to show it to that little bitty baby. He's gentle. And so meekness is an inner strength. It's an inner strength that you know who you are and you know who has you, and you walk in that. And God kind of has been speaking my heart, like when you take control all the time and you walk all over people because you have to have everything done your way and it has to be your idea, that doesn't show that you trust me. And when I was listening to that sermon, I just realized, like, I need to embrace meekness, and I need to listen more, and I need to sit back and like have the inner strength and not have to have the outer strength as much all the time. So I wouldn't be afraid of having a word that may be a little bit different, that people may not understand, but maybe it's more personal to you. And I almost didn't share this word with you because I felt maybe it's just a more personal word for me. But maybe the reason I decided to share it is because maybe I thought somebody else could relate. I think as moms, we tend to be like, this is my way to do things, and you do this my way or it doesn't get done right, or, and then you get mad. And I don't want to live like that. Like, I don't want to be that personality. So I want to be meek. I want to trust God. And I'm not saying I'm not going to be a strong person, because I am. I'm a strong woman. I'm a mom. I have opinions, but I don't have to be abrasive with them. And frankly, I'm sometimes mean about how I want things done, or like I say how things are going to go before my husband, and that's not always good. And so we need to work together more. And so definitely, like I said, I'm a type A. David is definitely more type B. And so we need to like meet in the middle. He needs to be able to stand up a little bit more. Actually, he would if I didn't just run over him, and I need to like just be more meek. And so I've been thinking a lot about this. Meekness is not weakness, you guys. It is the inner strength, and I want to find my inner strength. And I want to trust God. I want to let go of having to have everything my way. Because ultimately, aren't we trying to serve God in His kingdom, and it doesn't need to be about us? So that's my word of the year. What do you guys think? Am I going to be able to focus on this? I hope so. I hope I can think before I speak. I hope I can trust and not do things out of fear or anything else. Like, just have that inner peace and the inner strength to have meekness. And yeah, it should be interesting. But that is it, y'all. That is my word of the year, and that is my goals. Let me know some of your goals, or maybe your word of the year. I feel really excited about 2022, you guys. I have been feeling so good. I have so much energy the last few weeks, and I am ready to like have a great year. I have so many plans for my channel, and maybe I'll do another video about that. But basically, if you have any like ideas of what you would like to see, I know I do like all different kinds of videos, but tell me like some of your favorites, because I want to make videos that you guys enjoy watching. But I have lots of fun things planned, so you don't want to go anywhere. Make sure you're subscribed. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what your goals, word of the year, suggestions, anything like that. And I'll see y'all later. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up. Love y'all. Bye.
1, 2, 3. I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure.